here every Tuesday evening. Uh, and this is for entertainment or educational purposes only. So don't come for me. Yeah, last week I could not make it. I traveled, I was tired, fatigued, and I was bombarded by work. So I decided that week is mainly concentrated on that. But we're back. Uh, at least summertime has reached somehow, but yesterday was super hot. Today it was yeah kind of weather, but all through you're doing good. Um, Today's topic, it's something that I feel and I know we need to talk about more because of lately you hear about a lot of plastic surgery happening, a lot of people complaining of being bullied online because of maybe their body size, be it slim, be it thick, and anything in between. If it's not something that your body size is not something to somebody else liking, they tend to have an opinion on that, even though you're not going to sit on their face. My opinion. Um, so yeah, out of experience, I remember my growth spurt. I did mature earlier on than the people who are uh, former classmates of mine, and I matured early and finished early. Uh, so yeah, it was awkward. I remember when we were being taught about body changes and all that. We'll be told that once sometimes ladies develop their breasts, some of them feel awkward and slouch, and you'll see it even when they started slouching like that. That framework, they took it up until they were adulting, became adults, and they haven't changed their form because now their body got used to the slouching. Not unless they want to change it and use either corsets or back supporters. Maybe they can change that, but other than that, it was, I did see when once some of the classmates caught up with my growth spurt, uh, some of them chose to slouch because they didn't want the boys to see that their boobs are developing or something of the sort. I remember the first time, not okay, they continuously grew, but when they started sprouting out, my mother sat me down, talked about the body image, talked about trying to sit up straight and all that. I'm very thankful that that happened. Not many are fortunate to have such, uh, because some of them, it's okay, not even some, most of the homes here in Africa, I'll speak because this is where I am. I don't know about your country. You might speak on it. Maybe you have seen it happen. Uh, some parents are afraid to talk about the body changes or sex topics, or even the cautionary tales, so that when you can be in the know of how of your body, or even try to cool, you'll find some reasoning, you'll be shocked, like wow, that's way off. Because I remember the lies that parents used to tell us, that when they bring home a new kid, when they've given birth to a kid, they'll tell us they got it, the kid from supermarket. And that's why some people believe they were adopted until they were much older and understood about the reproductive system. But some truths are, yes, they are uncomfortable topics to talk about, but you do need to, you're the person to guide the young human to understand how growth goes on and how they can be also incorporated in the society. So yeah, the topics are weird, but we need to have them. Yeah, the sex talk and the body image uh talks, because I remember, yes, some people tried to bully me because a little bit heavy, but I was not that heavy at that time. I was thick, still am. And other people are bothered because I was huge. I was tall, taller than the people in my class. My dad is 6'2", so and now that I'm grown, I'm 5'9", 5'10", depends with the day. So yeah, and most of the people, like my mom is 5'1", good day, goodbye. Yeah, depends. So yeah, there's that range. One, because of your tall stature, some people also, some ladies in my class, nah, all the girls who are tall stood up straight, and they were not afraid to be tall. I know of some people who, when they grew taller than their surrounding, they'll start also slouching. The other reason for slouching was either your height or the busting out, and also trying to level yourself, the slouching now, trying to level yourself so that you can be the same height as your age mates, which is also somehow, we forget that we are all individuals with different characters, different genes. And yeah, that's why I say parents should talk more with the kids about accepting their growth, accepting their height, accepting who they are. Then there's also, I remember the boys used to wear the badge of honor when their voices deepened, except there was that phase of croaking, the croaking voice. It used to make me laugh a lot. When the voice has not broken yet, and it's in the breaking phase, that's when you hear guys even not talking in class because they cannot speak out, and their voice will just be coming out croaking. Then we had others who had hairy bodies that started way before you would expect it. And uh, some of them accepted it, some of them were like, it's embarrassing. Yeah, because genes of a lot of hair. Welcome, Naim Hussein. Give us your experience of growing up. Hi, I'm fine. Thank you for the compliment. Hi, I said hi. So hairy, okay, depends with the genes. We used to be told about hairy ears that creeped me out, and hairy chest. Even ladies were told some of you will have such genes, and I have seen it to date. Some of them wear it with a badge of honor, accepting it. If you keep on shaving it, the more the bushier it becomes, and others just, you never see it. But when you wake up next to them in the morning, for the guys or their partners, and they see this guy, lady has beard better than your beard, it's just funny. But no, it comes with self-awareness. Do you affirm yourself, or do you look in yourself in the mirror and say, if while you're naked, let's start there, are you happy to look at yourself in the mirror, or do you want to cover all the mirrors when you walk by a mirror when you're naked, or you don't even want to see any reflection while you're getting dressed? It's a good question to ask. And I'll say personally, no matter how my weight fluctuates, because with age, that's something that I've started noticing. While we grow older, sometimes your body just decides to, hey, I'm gonna be thick, or hey, let's thin out and have loose skin. um yeah, it's that's why I say adulting was a scam. If only we were remaining the young, full, youthful time when these were not issues a lot. Not unless maybe you ask yourself, are you attractive enough for the person you want to attract? Then we'll have many okay, now on the bullying part, even online, um people telling you, oh yeah, you need this, you need that. I remember also when I entered college, before even college, secondary school, that is high school. uh and I have said this before about the somehow bleaching agent that is there, was used for facial cream, and people trying to tell me like the peer pressure that people talk about, and then comes back to, are you confined, are you content with how you are? It's a major question to ask. If you're not happy, you can do something about it. If you cannot do something about it, then learn how to live with yourself, accepting yourself. So yeah, that happened, and I'm sure a lot of schools, if it's boarding like I went through, there's that peer pressure of trying to look a certain way. Also, even in the schools, because different backgrounds, people will try to, like, the way I live, I want you also to live if you want to hang out with me. And also it comes back to, are you strong, are you principled, are you content with what you have, or do you want extra? You can, yes, there's always achievements of achieving better, getting better for yourself, or growing in a better way. But also there is also the aspect of, are you in the space to do you have that resource to grow better? Do you have not just monetary, it can also be psychologically. Are you mentally prepared to change? Because we keep on saying change comes, you can never change somebody unless it comes from themselves within. um yes, you want to change the outward look, but does it go hand in hand with your inward personality? It's a question that I think most people who try to do that massive of a change of how they look outside, and yet they don't look within and think of who they are, accept who they are, is a major factor. And I hear nowadays even plastic surgery to, if they're authentic, they usually tell you have a consultation with a psychiatrist, because that's a major change of, if you want your outlook looks totally different than what you naturally have. I might put it like that. Yeah. So many thoughts on that. It's a lot, but one thing I can say, loving yourself doesn't hurt. Accepting yourself also doesn't hurt. And embracing yourself heals a lot. Yeah, that's all. That's I think it's simple, yet um it's going to push you to the edge to try and achieve that, to try and achieve acceptance. Because acceptance, we say, how's that saying goes? Um, you can never love another person unless you love yourself first. If you don't learn how to love yourself, how will you know how another person is supposed to love you? Yeah, it's like the way we say charity begins at home. It begins with yourself. Do you love yourself? Do you embrace yourself? Even if you have, not everyone is perfect. I'm going with the notion that we do all have our flaws, but will you love the flaws that you have? Or do you, yeah, will you love them? And if you love them enough, you can sometimes choose to accept it or change it, change them. So yeah, it starts from there. Do you look at your flaws and say, I need to do something about it? Look at your weight, to say, maybe I need to get more fit, or maybe I want to do such and such things to change them. It's uh it comes down to the perception. Do you love yourself? Do you appreciate yourself? Do you embrace yourself? and might be short, but it's a good topic to talk about. Then we come to now the issue at hand that happens like of recently, and I don't know if it's happening to everyone or it's just my algorithm when I'm playing games and I have an advert popping up. There's this trend coming up about um skincare routine. Eh, to each their own. But I'm questioning. Okay, it has been marketed a lot because everyone wants to do their skin. I don't do any skincare. Don't even try. I just shower and apply my Vaseline. I'm not advertising Vaseline, but Vaseline has worked since I was a baby and I'm still using it until date. Not lotion, the 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 balm. And some of the skin products you can even clearly say they say fair skin. Who what's the other one I saw? Toning skin, and I'm like, toning skin to what? Where are we toning it to? If it's lightening it, so meaning most people are bleaching their skins. Hey, like I say, to each their own. And well, there's somebody I joked with. We were talking about they sell actually their skin products, and I was like, I do have a major question. Even in movies or music videos or any other product production being put out there, you'll find men, and recently it has changed. Men don't even have makeup. I remember there's a music video I saw the man being prepped for the music. It was just trying to stamp his hair to look organized, and the only thing that was added was on his face was Vaseline on the lips. And off he went to shoot the video, and the video up to date is an iconic video. And I'm like, wow. Yet there are ladies, they have to have layers. It's like we're building a house on the face with foundation and the rest. I don't know. I don't do makeup. So there's somebody who asked me in a prior video if why it's not a tutorial for makeup. I haven't put any makeup on my face except lipstick, and that was long time ago, and I hated it. I put it on one day and I was like, that's not for me. Then you have people trying to come for the girls who are natural. They say we are stubborn. Oh yeah, we are stubborn because we are having a conviction of we want to remain as we know our skin to be. So we wear it with pride. Then so like that, and I'm like, okay, skin products have been pushed and pushed and pushed. Then I asked this guy, okay, the music video was done like that. And then you'll find a lady has a lot of colors, a lot of layers on the skin. When does their skin breathe? Because hear me out. It's an unpopular opinion, but hear me out for a second. You you shower. Between how you shower and you come and prep yourself for work or dress yourself to go out or whatever, you do your makeup. The whole day nowadays, they have a makeup that goes up to night. The whole day and plus some few hours in the night, you have makeup on your face. Your pores are having layers on layers on layers. Then you come home when you want to get ready for bed. You do the cleansing skincare routine, fine. And then you put on a mask, closing. They say they exfoliate your spores, but I'm still questioning. That's a layer you've removed. Skincare, layers on layers. You apply this, you wash with this distilled water and whatever and whatever. Then you put on a face mask. When do your pores breathe and exfoliate naturally to the air? I asked that question. The guy was like, wow, that's a good question. And he was just like, because naturally during the day, except a few men, the skin, some of them who do the skincare routine is during the night before they go to bed. But during the day, their skin is just normal. Even some of them don't even apply oil on their body. Their body doesn't know any oil except, I think, maybe one part. If you know what I'm heading to. But that's aside. But the rest of the body dry as a desert. So to the ladies and some men who do makeup and all that and the cover ups, when does your skin breathe naturally? Because even you find even on normal skin, you find others applying uh makeup towards nearly everywhere. If they're wearing a low neck um top or dress, they can apply it to tone the skin to look the same as the makeup that you have applied with a different tan than your skin. Others do the tanning machine, exposing it to UV lights. Hi. So, question: how does your epidermis feel? Anyway, to as I said, to each their own. If that's what you feel like, well and good. But some questions need to be questioned and try to convince you to first accept yourself. If not, adjust yourself. That's all for today. Until next Tuesday, thanks for the comments. Nine Hussein. Uh, Today no one gave their personal, but yeah. Until next Tuesday. Now I'm back. Bye 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 bye.